6 o'clock, so we'd better start.
That's fine.
Right, okay. I wouldn't have started sucking this sweet if I'd realised how close we were to the time. So welcome everyone to this meeting of Penrith Town Council. My name is Valerie Bowen and I'm the chair of this council. There's no fire alarm expected, but in the event of an alarm, please exit via the brown door and the rear door. I never know where that is. And assemble behind the building in front of Firegate House car park entrance. And if you can work that out, I'll just stand there and I'll come.
Follow me.
Yes.
If you can keep up.
Yeah, exactly.
Toilets are accessed via the rear door and beyond the stairwell on the right. Please ensure that mobile phones are either turned off or switched to silent mode. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded. Penrith Town Council does not record or live stream any meetings, but we have no objection to other people doing so. If anyone objects to this, please let me know and we'll try and rearrange your seating so that you're not on camera. Is everybody happy so far? And you? You okay, Roger?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Members of the public and Westminster-Furness councillors who wish to speak. We haven't got any, so I needn't say that. I needn't say that either. So, let's move on. Do we have any apologies for absence?
Yes, Chair, I received apologies from councillors Barbara Jason, Dan Jason, Kenyon, Woodall and De Peter.
Can I also give apologies for Paul Donald?
Thank you.
And we've had apologies from Councillor Patricia Bell as well, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Yeah, which is part of that. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now then we need to move to the committee minutes, which we need to note. Please note that the minutes from the following committees have been circulated and published on the council website since the previous ordinary council meeting. So the planning committee on the 12th of January, the minutes we are asked to note. Are we noting them?
Noted.
Yes, noted. Right. Thank you very much. The full council meeting held on the 15th of December, which if you've got pagination, it's page 6. Can we note, please?
Approved.
Yeah. Oh, you have to approve these.
I propose them.
Thank you. Seconded by Deb, thank you. All in favour? Thank you. You weren't there, so you can't. Absolutely.
Democracy.
Thank you very much.
That's 26.
6. $2026. Right. Are there any declarations of interest or requests for dispensation? Please.
None received, no advance.
Not received any?
No received.
Right, thank you. Public participation. We have nobody here, but we have had a question submitted which... Yeah.
Question from the member.
A member of the public, yes, and
Do we have a question now? Sorry, as well. Yes,
we
we
do.
do.
This is not the same person. Normally questions asked are supposed to be relevant to the agenda. This one isn't, but because it's a matter of public interest, I've decided that we will answer it. So I need to read the question to you first of all. The questioner says they would like to know how the Coronation Gardens Community Asset Registration was allowed to lapse, and when will the Town Council be resubmitting the documentation to remedy this oversight, and submit the extension of the community asset against Penrith Town Hall, given that this is also due to expire shortly. Well, I'm afraid this member of the public has been misinformed, because the Coronation Garden is not at all at risk. So, based on information previously provided by Westmoreland and Furness Council, we are informed that the asset is removed from the register on the relevant date, with the restrictions being lifted with the Land Registry also. At that point, the Town Council would nominate the assets individually in order to request to re-register them, and we will be considering this matter at a future Finance Committee meeting. So I hope that.
So it refers to the relevant date.
Yes.
What's the relevant date?
19th of January.
Sorry?
19th of January, so the register has a date of expiry.
It is also included in our neighbourhood plan as well, which gives it a lot of protection from undue development.
Registered green space. A registered green space. A registered green space.
Yes, thank you. I have got my hearing aids in, but
Sorry, normally I'm accused of speaking too loudly, not too softly.
right. Okay. So that was from a member of the public, and we've answered it because of the public interest. So we should now receive reports from Westmoreland and Furness councillors. We've had apologies from Councillor Patricia Bell, who has another meeting she has to attend. And I would like to take this opportunity. I don't know if everybody knows, but Councillor Virginia Taylor has resigned from Westmoreland and Furness Council, and I'd like to take this opportunity of publicly thanking her for her many years of service, first of all on Eden District Council, and then on Westmoreland and Furness, and wish her a healthy and relaxed and happy retirement. Thank you. So, now we come to item 5, which is to determine whether items 14 and 15 should be considered without the presence of the press and the public. Ian, are you going to say something on this?
Yeah, the reasons for the proposal for exemption in respect of matter 14 withdrawing is that it's considered exempt information includes the contents and terms of the service level agreement and sensitive financial information including that of external third-party sources. Item 15, staffing matters, is considered exempt as it includes personal sensitive information related to members of staff.
Thank you.
Happy to approve that.
Yeah. So I propose that items 14 and 15 should be considered in private in part 2. Thank you, Charlie. All in favour? Thank you. Goodness me, we'll be finished by 6:30 at this rate.
Oh, surely not.
Report from the council chair. Well, the last meeting was the 15th of December, and after that it was Christmas. The only thing I have done since our last meeting was not actually as the council chair, it was as the ward councillor, and that was I attended a meeting of the local Tenants and Residents Association last week. That's all I have done.
Attended the opening of the press call for the clocks installation.
So I did. I took the opportunity to be photographed again. Yes. Yeah. Right, so could we start with Deb and go round and hear what everybody else has been doing, please?
I mean, it was a full and comprehensive list that I did in the last council meeting in December. But like you, it's been very quiet since. The only thing is I followed up on the Carlton Hall Road spur that goes down to numbers 1 and 5. And there was an issue with the ground maintenance there. And that spur is adopted by Westmoreland and Furness, so they should actually, in theory, get the same maintenance as the rest of the road does, but that seems to be passing them by. So we trace that one up in Westmoreland and Furness. And the woodland adjacent to that spur of road is owned by Westman and Furness, and I've spoken to the arboriculturist Andy, and he says yes, it's under the maintenance is it's on a safety inspection once a year in October, but he does go out in the summer to check the ash trees when the leaves are out. I don't know anything about ash trees. I know about ash dieback, but I've not heard of ash dieback, so I presume it's signifying if the leaves are a bit dodgy. So he does check that. He did say that the officers, there's going to be, I think, a new manager in charge of that element, Furness trees and grounds and things. So things might change, hopefully a bit more maintenance, but we'll have to see. So I'll fed that back to this week.
It actually is a very attractive bit of woodland because there'll be snowdrops in there very soon.
Yeah.
And then after that, daffodils.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I thought nothing particularly interesting, just everything I've spoken to residents recently about is mainly potholes and drain and reporting all of those, making sure those fixed for our residents, but nothing more interesting than that.
No,
Seems to pass me by.
nothing significant.
Oh, right.
Like everyone else, it's not been overly busy. I have minor updates on the situation regarding emergency vehicle access to the Woodbury Heights development. It's now from, as I said at the last meeting, we've taken it up with Persimmon, and it's fundamentally we're pending the adoption of the site, at which point it will come to Westman and Furness. So I've been dealing with Gareth Camlin at Westman and Furness, and I've had an update from him on Friday, which is saying he's still waiting for feedback from the relevant officers within Westman and Furness. But in honesty, it's probably not going to get resolved until the adoption issue comes to completion. I'd expect it to be part of that. I'd expect there to be a formal risk assessment, etc., to be undertaken at that time.
And are you hoping then that there'll be the key or whatever that is required for emergency services to lower the bollards?
At the moment, the national standard is that the key is called a fire key, resides with the fire brigade have to have a key, and they have that. There is no requirement in the national standard for anyone other than the fire service to have a key, and so that's a question I think that Westman and Furness will need to look at, because we've got the issues that the Primrose Drive is the sole access into the estate, and should that become blocked, you would then potentially have a significant risk. There is an emergency crash gate access into the top end of the estate, but it would be preferable if other services could make use of the bus gate. The problem is, it is extremely unusual for a rural area or a market town to have a bus gate at all, especially within a housing estate. But at the moment it complies with national guidelines. You would like to think that there'll be some process to, I think, give wider access to the fire key, or indeed provide more keys. The problem, I think, arises if, say, an emergency ambulance vehicle is dispatched from, say, Carlisle, and they've no idea, and the sat-nav takes them up Parklands. That would be my concern.
I don't know if it's something I just haven't noticed, but there is a sign there now that says that the key is with the fire brigade.
Yes, there is. And they've also put a sat-nav, do not follow sat-nav signs at the bottom of Parklands, so that, to increase awareness that there is no through access.
That's good then. But it also is an indication, perhaps, that they're not going to be.
The feedback I got from Gareth was he's trying to find out what the planning decisions were on this, because these decisions were taken a very long time ago. We're talking around about 2011. So the decisions are way back in the past, and of course the world has moved on. And one of the issues that came up is there was a big dispute. So there's a big debate during the planning process, as I understand it, way before my time, about what the access routes would be. And so it all ties in with that, and he was trying to find out what the background is. At the end of the day, it's going to be a Westland Furnace issue to progress, but I will keep getting updates because I think it's important for the residents of that area.
It is. Thank you very much.
There was one meeting I was due to attend, but had to send apologies last minute. But a report back from it was that Town Council and Westland Furnace officers met to discuss possible improvements to Castle Park, get some quick wins in, fix some things. We were aiming to help with the bandstand, but it's not the only thing on the agenda. So hopefully, with some continuing with the great collaboration that we have with the officers, Castle Park will see some improvements sooner rather than later. Separate to, but linking in with wider funding efforts. So it's good to know that it's on everybody's radar and everybody cares about it.
Especially as we're hoping to have some events.
Absolutely.
In there. So, yeah. Excellent. Thank you.
For a change, I have nothing to report.
We'll all be very busy next time. Right, so we move to item 8 on the agenda, which is the resolutions report, which is on page 17 if we've got pages.
Chair, it's all up to date and current, all green bar the last action from last meeting, which is the signage and wayfinding contractor. The contractor's been appointed, we're just waiting final sign off of the actual contract document. I hope that's going to be imminent, so that one will go from orange to green.
Right. Do we need to just note this?
Just note.
Right. Has everybody noted?
Yes.
Right. Thank you. And the next item is.
Chair. Roger, back there.
Oh, sorry.
Probably out of turn actually. 2569, the precept application submitted to WF. Do we get any acknowledgements of that?
John did, yeah, John did. Yes, it's all been submitted and acknowledged, yeah.
And accepted.
Yes, yeah.
Right. Thank you, Roger. Sorry, I didn't see you.
All right.
Right. So now it's employer recognition. Is it? Yes. Have we got it here? Yeah. Well, I must have this in my minutes. Yes. You'll remember that back in November, on behalf of the council, I signed the Armed Forces Covenant with great fanfare and photograph opportunity. And it's not a case of signing the letter and that's it. We actually have to do something. So we have successfully applied for the Defence Employer Recognition Scheme Bronze Award, and the award recognises that we have pledged to be armed forces friendly, and we're open to employing veterans and members of the armed forces community, including spouses, cadet instructors and reservists. So we have now got the Bronze Award, but we're not going to sit back on our laurels, because after bronze comes silver. Yes. Right. Membership of outside bodies. Oh, I shall have to look through my minutes and find it. Here we are. So have we noted that? Armed Forces? You will have seen in your agenda that Health Watch West were contacted by the council after Councillor Hilary Snell resigned, because she was our representative on that. And at the moment, Health Watch West are not organising any of their forums, but they have identified that having a single point of contact for Penrith is invaluable for sharing and hearing community issues, and that a new contact would be appreciated. So we are asked to appoint a new representative. If anyone would like to take that on, they can be nominated, seconded and voted for, and then the organisation will offer informal chats about the expectations and commitments to the organisation. Is there anybody here who might be interested in doing that? No. I had a couple of names in mind, but I can't nominate them in their absence. So can we bring that back at the next?
We can defer it,
Yeah.
and if you would like, I can speak to them to get a better understanding or greater understanding what it entails.
Yeah.
I think that would help.
I think it's one of those things where there are definitely certain councillors whose street that would be right up.
Yes, but they're not here.
Yes.
Yes. Right, okay. Moving swiftly on to item 11, policy review. Consider the annual review of statutory policies. Yes, please.
So the town clerk has undertaken the annual review of statutory policies. You'll see the agenda pack, page 20, which lists the policies that have been reviewed. For ease, the policies in white have been reviewed with no amendments, and in yellow there is some narrative against each one, with the majority of those in yellow having been ratified at a previous meeting. All the other amendments are minor amendments that don't materially change the basis of the policy. On page 21, data protection policies were scheduled to come this evening. They're still being worked upon, so they'll come to a future meeting for council. We're just waiting some further note guidance in relation to those policies. And at the bottom there, you'll see that the awards policy and appointment outside bodies has been updated following the last meeting of council.
Right.
It's really just to approve that process.
Yes, so I propose that we accept this.
I think these were discussed with finance, some of them, not
Yeah, some of them will have been to various committees.
I think we've seen some of these.
Some
Yeah.
from council
Yeah.
pre-Christmas.
Yeah.
I'd like to reserve one.
Yeah.
I'd like to second it for
Thank you very much.
as the chair of finance.
Finance. Appropriate. Fine, thank
All
you.
in favour?
All in favour? Are you in favour, John? Are you? Thank you very much. Put you on the spot.
Totally absorbed in reading them all.
We voted.
Okay. So, where are we now? Policy review we've done. Grant report is the next. That's,
Quick summary.
yes please, item 12.
So the grant report is to note. Community grants fund has an annual budget of 30,000. Prior to this meeting, we brought update on 6 of the grants awarded this year, 2 previously. There's 7 grants being awarded since it was last brought to council to note. Those grants are shown in the report. If anybody has any questions on them, I'll be able to answer those. From a budgetary perspective, as I said, there was 30k allocated for community grants. As it currently stands, we're just short of 20,500 committed. There's a balance of £9,500 or so. We do have other applications that have been submitted post-Christmas, which officers will be considering in the next couple of days, actually. Next couple of days, we've got a grants panel. In respect of signature grants, we budgeted £10,000 for the year. 2 payments have been processed, one to Eden Arts for winter droving. As we're aware, the event was subsequently cancelled, but it's been discussed further on this agenda due to council due weather issues, and the Penrith bid was granted £5,000 for Christmas Sparkle. So as it stands, that budget is all fully committed and spent, and that is the grants report.
Right, thank you. So, we just need to note it.
Do we get any feedback on any of these at all? I think the netball, the Eden Runners, or the Penrith Mountain Rescue.
Yeah. So we basically get a evaluation report from all grant recipients, and myself and the chairs of committees and chair of council often go to visit them. So, for instance, the one you just mentioned there, the England netball, we
Yeah, we
visited
went to
them
that, didn't we?
September time.
Yeah, yes, we went to
And it's
that.
an opportunity for them to have a chat with the mayor or the chair of committees.
Ladies only.
It was women's netball, wasn't it?
It was women's netball, but it was open as well.
Yes. There's no reason why there shouldn't be men's netball.
Basketball.
It's almost like the same principle for all of them, to be honest.
Anything else, Roger?
No, thanks.
Scott, did you have your hand up at one point? Just to note then, please, is it duly noted? Yes, thank you. Right, and the date of the next meeting is Monday the 30th of March, 2026, here at the same time.